Alright, si Engineer Jolly Alarcon, resident reviewer ng Ride PH, tetesting niya yung Benelli Panarea 125. First impression, ano masasabi mo, Engineer?
Pagaang.
Ano pa?
Mabilis.
Lately dito sa Garage King PH, puro tayo big bikes. There's just a lot of good-looking and powerful big bikes out there to be featured. Paminsan-minsan may sundot din tayo ng car review. Pero napakasarap man sumakay sa kung ano-anong mga big bike. Iba pa rin talaga ang joy na dulot ng pag-ride ng simpleng gas and go na small scooter. Wala ka nang alalahanin na ikakambyo pa. Hindi rin mainit at mabigat at napakadaling dalhin kahit saan. Folks, welcome to another episode of Garage King PH, and for today, we are featuring the Benelli Panarea 125, which is Benelli's idea of a retro-styled scooter equipped with modern stuff. Itong Benelli Panarea ay powered ng 125cc single-cylinder 4-stroke 2-valve engine na may EFI fueling system. Kaya niyan mag-produce ng nasa 8.5 horsepower at 7,000 RPM at peak torque naman na nasa 9.2 Nm at 6,000 RPM. Those figures may not seem much, but also its weight of only 104 kilograms dry. Magaan, actually pagkagaan-gaan. Ang preno ay malakas naman with its front disc brake setup and drum brakes at the rear. That, complemented by a very cushy suspension for both the front and the rear, making it really comfortable to use. Napaka-smooth din ng automatic transmission nito, and so as the engine. Napaka-refined. All of these goodies for only 8,800 pesos? Darn, what a deal, diba? Now, let's go ahead and walk around the bike and I'll show you more of its features.
So folks, it's the Benelli Panarea 125, and this is Benelli's idea of a classic slash retro scooter. You know, a city scooter or pwede mo rin pambiyahe, pero one thing is for sure, komportableng ka dito while cruising in style. Yeah? Benelli Panarea 125. Ano-ano ang may offer sa'yo ng scooter na to bukod sa classic look niya? Of course, madali siyang gamitin. It's a 125cc, fully automatic. Just twist the throttle pagka naka-on yan and you should be good to go. You have a really comfortable seat right here. Nakita nyo naman ang kapal ng foam niyan. The seat height is not too bad actually. Ito siya pagka inupuan ko properly, you know, medyo nakaunahan. Bend na bend ang aking tuhod. I mean, abot na abot. Magkabila yan, ha? So imagine a rider shorter than me. I don't think magkakaproblema sa pag-reach sa ground dito sa scooter na to. You also have a bunch of storage, although on this part in the leg shield, hindi siya na ilalak. But you have here a charging port for your device. Okay, tapos meron ka rin dyan hook for light items, you know, pagka namalengke ka, 1 kilogram ang kanyang weight limit. And it's really, really useful. I can assure you that, right? Under seat storage, like all scooters, meron yan, okay?
Medyo malit sa U-box.
Yun nga, medyo bitin ako sa U-box. So if that could be improved, ayos na yan, Benelli. Nandito rin ang kanyang gasoline tank, which can accommodate 4.6 liter fuel. And if you're wondering what's the range of that 4.6 liter, well, ito ang kanyang claimed fuel consumption. So you do the math, times 4.6. Mahaba-haba rin ang mararating in one full tank. Floorboard, meron ka ditong matting, kasama na sa Benelli, original to. And it has the Benelli branding. Tapos maluwag naman. I mean, size 12 ang pa ako. Tignan nyo, hindi naman ganun ka-cramped pagka nakatungtong ako dyan. Although I don't think it's designed para iganon mo yung paa mo kasi mamamansya yan. Tignan nyo. Pag nilagay ko yung paa ko doon, magkakaroon siya ng mark ng swelas ko. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, meron. As far as scooters goes, meron leg shield, you know. Classic o modern scooter, meron yan. What I like about that is, nung niride ko to, gumawa tayo ng balita. Isang buong maghapon, umuulan. Tuyo itong part na to ng legs ko. Napaka-maambon na ride nun. Anyway, nandito na tayo sa mud. Yung GS ni Engineer Jolly Alarcon. Okay, so quick update lang no sa ride natin dito sa Benelli Panarea. Maambon. Kita nyo, basa. But as a scooter, yung leg protection okay naman. Hindi nabasa yung sapatos ko, suede pa naman. And again, for a 6 feet tall guy, pag niliko ko yung manibela in full lock, hindi naman ako tinatamaan na sa pool. Just enough, malayo pa ako sa leg shield in terms of tuhod, tapos yung paa ko, sakto lang doon. Tulad nga ng sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, umuulan nung niride ko, gumaganyan lang ako, hindi na ako nababasa. So, approve with that. For a scooter na may maliit na frame, I mean, hindi ako ganun ka-cramped dito. Hindi narakit yung likod ko, magically. Maybe it's because of the soft seat, the well-tuned suspension for the city rides, kasi maganda yung play ng suspension nito, which is over here. Malambot yan, maganda ang tuning para sa city rides. At ito naman ang kanyang suspension sa likod. It's a single coil, malambot, although hindi ko na-try na may kaangkas. But, you know, riding this the whole day kahapon, hindi ako sinakitan ng likod. Which is common na nangyayari sa akin sa ibang mga kalaban nito na scooter na aking na-try. Teka. Utsa baka yun ah. Noong nakaraan meron tayong kambing na cameo. Ngayon, ayun, may baka tayong cameo dito. Huwag na nating gambalain kasi lugar niya talaga to. So where was I? Sitting position. Hindi sumakit yung likod ko. Yun nga, baka dahil dyan, tapos yung pillion mo, maluwag pa yung uupuan dito. And I think, kung gusto nyo na may sandalan pa yung pillion, putting there a top box is not too bad. Hindi siya mukhang awkward kasi usual naman sa mga ganitong klaseng scooter, nilalagyan ng top box. I just wish, hindi ko alam baka merong original na Benelli na pwedeng ilagay dyan, or you would have to use an aftermarket one. Either way, it's gonna be really useful since yung storage space niya ay hindi ganun kalaki. And guys, in terms of styling, what can I say? Benelli, I think, nailed it. Ang ganda ng pagkadilaw nito. Although ang comment ko lang, no, I just wish that Benelli did some bling here. What do I mean with that? Itong silver part na to, I just wish that they did this in chrome. Ito ring side mirror, sana ganon. Itong branding sa part na to, sana chrome siya. Sana tinerno na lang dito. Ang ganda kasi, di ba? Pagka medyo may yabang. Here it is on the other side. Ito okay na ako dito na silver to kasi mahawak-hawakan lang din naman yan. One more thing na gusto ko sanang naging chrome ay yung mga silver part dito sa instrument cluster na ipakikita ko na rin nga sa inyo. Let's just turn the ignition on. So you have here a digital, you know, LCD screen, tapos yung mga warning lights nandyan. You have a kilometer reading sa yung analog na speedometer, tapos merong miles reading din. Maganda, simple. Hindi siya out of place sa looks nitong bike na to. Although you don't have there your TFT, pero okay lang. This is priced at 88,000 pesos, guys. That's a great value, I think, for a scooter na very basic. Let me tell you more about that in a few. Pag-usapan lang muna natin ang performance nitong scooter na to. This is the horsepower, and this is the torque, and this is the weight. Okay? Itong horsepower na to, it's not really much. I know. Itong torque na to, it's also not really much, but also the weight. Ang gaan nitong scooter na to, mga chong, even my dad who's not really into motorcycling, natuwa siya sa itsura nito, tsaka yung gaan. Ganda?
Oh, sarap i-try.
Hindi naman bumibit-bit na mabigat na motorsiklo ang daddy ko, kaya nung sinubok niya to dun sa tapat ng bahay namin, I mean, approved daw, magaan na magaan. Yan ang iyong automatic transmission, it houses that. Tapos gulong, you have a 12-inch there, 12 nga ba? Yep, 110 90 by 12. Ang gulong, ang brand ay yan, ano bang brand yan? Yuanxing brand. Okay, hindi ko rin alam tong brand ng gulong na to, but natuwa ako sa kanya. Makapit siya, ginamit ko siya sa ulanan at hindi ako napahiya. Hindi ako nag-skid around, I mean, performs just well. And before we move on to the front wheel, yan muna ang kanyang drum brake sa likod. Airbox, nasa taas lang ng transmission, just like the usual setup, no? Over here at the front, Yuanxing pa rin yung kanyang gulong. Sinasabi ko nakakatuwa kasi makapit. You have here your disc brake without ABS. And here's that front wheel on this side, yung kanang side niya, which I think looks great. This design reminds me of, kung nakakita na kayo ng mga Volkswagen Beetle of the olden days, merong rim yun or merong mugs yun na kamukha nito. But it rides on a muted matte black finish na merong mga ganitong accent na bare aluminum. I just wish nilagyan ng konting bling ito ng Benelli and they made it chrome. Maganda sana kung may mga chrome accents yan para bumagay sa white sidewall. Kasi kung akin tong motorsiklong to, unang-unang papalitan ko dito is I would buy a white sidewall tire o kaya yung white sidewall na insert hanggat di pa upod to. Yun lang, para bagay sa classic look, di ba? But other than that, nakakatuwa tong gulong na to, tulad nga ng sinasabi ko, hindi siya madulas kahit sa basa. Ang tanong ngayon mga chong, para kay Nino ang scooter na to, ang Benelli Panarea 125. If you're looking for a scooter that would take you from point A to point B without any hassle, without any complicated electronics, this is a good scooter for you. Kung ikaw din baguhan sa pagmumotor, gusto mong i-explore ang lifestyle ng motorsiklo, I think this is a good scooter for you kasi you have there your drum brake, you don't have any complicated ride modes, everything is basic. Yung basic package na yan, you look good riding it, and as you go along, matututunan mo ang ins and outs of motorcycling. May mga taong ma-outgrow to, may mga taong gagawin long-term scooter to, and I think it's for 88,000 pesos, it's a good deal.
And that, folks, is the Benelli Panarea 125. Benelli's shot on the classic styled with modern functionality and reliability scooter. Ang gwapo, di ba? Di may pagkakaila sa unang tingin pa lang. At hindi rin tulad ng ibang pogi na scooter sa unang tingin. Ito, solid talaga at lalong gumagwapo habang tinititigan mo. So, quick run around on the pros and cons of this bike. Because as I always say, walang perpektong motorsiklo. Palaging merong compromise somewhere. With that, let me start off with the pros on this one. Unahin natin dyan ang looks. Right out of the box, pasado mga chong. Maganda ang scooter na to. Gwapo. All the lines are soft and subtle, giving it a little bit of an understated vibes, and that is how I like it. Next on the pros is the super lightweight build of this scooter. 104 kilograms dry, folks. That weight is not much even by the standards of small displacement scooters. Yung iba dyan, baka sabihin, magaan yan kasi tinipid. Well, that is just not the case here. Magaan ito dahil walang nilagay ang Benelli dito na hindi kailangan. Magaan ito dahil maliit ito. Yun. Next up on the pros is the ease of use. On this, I mean, as the nature of scooter goes, napakadali lang talagang gamitin dahil twist and go lang. To add to that, yung power delivery ng scooter na ito ay really manageable. Linear ang lakas ng makina kaya very predictable mong magagamit ang 8.5 horsepower nito, and I am happy to report that steady 80 cruising is a breeze for this. Kaya sa mga habang stretch ng highway, approve na approve ito. I would also like to commend the overall handling nito. Sama-sama na dito ang magandang balanse ng scooter na ito, ang magandang tono ng suspension at chassis para sa mga city rides, at ang napakakapit na gulong. Gamit ko ang scooter na ito buong araw when I brought it to work, and I made the news story para sa Free Flight Bird Group. Buong araw umuulan noon mga chong, and these performed great. Hindi man ganun kakilala ang gulong na kinabit dito mga chong, but I really have to give the credit where it's due. Makapit po ang mga yan. Para din sa isang 6-footer like me, I didn't feel cramped on this scooter. Galing nga maliit pero may ample knee room ako at di ako sinakitan ng likod kahit buong araw ko ni-ride. Riding in the city and the twisties is just easy and not tiring at all. Ikaw ang may full control ng bike and all you have to do is just point and shoot, tapos ang boxing. Lastly sa pros, syempre, dito sa Pinas assemble dito mga chong. Malakas ang demand ng scooter na ito dahil sa ganda at dali nitong gamitin. Pero kung nag-order po kayo at kailangan mag-intay ng kaunti para sa stock at sa gusto nyong kulay, asahan ninyo na pag dumating ang unit nyo, fresh yan out of the factory in Carmona. Solid, di ba? Now, on to the few cons that I've noticed, but as early as now, let me tell you that these are very minor and not a deal breaker at all. Una lang siguro, sana merong ibang variant na pwedeng pagpilian. What do I mean with that? Well, sa ngayon kasi ito lang ang variant nito. What I'd wish is a higher variant, maybe something that sports a little bit more chrome, like on the headlight bezels, side mirrors, the rims, and elsewhere on the bike. Para lang makadagdag sa bling nitong poging scooter na to, di ba? Sana rin ay disc brake na ang preno sa likod. At may ABS option din sana. But we have to understand that if Benelli puts this, baka di lang yan maging 88,800 sa presyo niya. Next up is the space on the underseat storage. I know, to make this compact like it is right now, may mga sakripisyo. But I'm sure the engineers can find a way to further make space for storage. Because as it is, at least for me who always go out with a lot of camera gears, medyo kapos siya. Otherwise, sa mga tao na konti lang ang bitbit, okay na okay itong scooter na ito as a solid package. Ngayon, interesado ba kayo sa Benelli Panarea 125? Dito nyo sila mahahanap.
Ito mga chong, si Jay from Benelli dito sa Archway, Cavite. Right? Jay, para sa mga interesadong kumuha ng Benelli, saan nila tayo matatagpuan?
Yun, you can visit us here at Benelli, Cavite by Archway, Block 11, Lot 1, MV Villar Avenue, Pamela Springville, Molino, Bacoor, Cavite. Just search lang sa Waze or sa Google Maps, Benelli, Cavite by Archway.
Alright, thank you so much, bro.
Thank you, thank you.
On that note, the Benelli Panarea 125 from Benelli Cavite by Archway Motorcycles. This has been your Garage King PH. You ride safe out there, folks. Ciao.